Good evening, and thank you for watching, and welcome to Onsen Budgie Smugglers podcast, season 2, episode 18. Then I'm here in Kyoto, like from Japan, and my co-host Troy Crash Thompson is similarly from North Coast, Victoria, in Australia. Hi, how are you, Troy?
G'day, Yosh. Really good, thanks.
Good.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, more thanks, mate. How's the weather?
Oh, well, it's been a delightful weekend here in Melbourne. Both days, Saturday, Sunday, around sort of 26, 27 degrees.
Warm?
Just nice, yeah. Warm, but not hot.
Yeah, nice. It's getting warmer over there, and meanwhile, it's getting cooler here. Like daytime would be like a 20, 22 degrees, over the weekend. Then minimum temperature is like 10, 11, 12, something like that. How's the night over there?
Yeah, it's just cooling off a little bit now, but very, very pleasant.
Nice. So what did you do over the weekend, Mike?
I went apartment hunting yesterday. Had a look
Yeah,
at about 7 different apartments.
nice.
Nothing that really took my fancy, so I'm not in any hurry, just taking my time.
Nice.
Went for a drink with a friend yesterday down at the St Kilda Bowls Club.
Nice.
Watched a bit of the World Cup cricket last night, Australia versus New Zealand.
Yeah,
And then had a nice sunny day just out enjoying Melbourne, one of the botanical gardens today.
nice. How's the cricket last night?
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Australia made 388 and New Zealand fell 6 runs or 5 runs short of that in the end. So it was pretty exciting at the end. New Zealand just couldn't quite get there.
Oh, nice.
And our Kiwi friends would have been a bit upset as well this morning, losing the World Cup rugby to South Africa, I believe.
Yeah, South Africa won the title. I'm upset as well.
Yeah, I thought you might be, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I have lived in New Zealand for 4 years. New Zealand is my second country, so
Yeah, I
All
figured you
Blacks
might have
are
been paying
good.
attention.
Sorry?
I thought you might have been paying attention to that.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
They have a good rugby team, All Blacks.
They are good, but South Africa also good, and that's their 4th World Cup title. So well done to them.
Yeah, well done, South Africa. Right. Let's talk about our highs and lows. And yours?
My highs, I've started going on some dates.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's been okay. I've been out to see some comedy, been out to dinner. So don't want to say too much, but it's been going okay.
All right. What sort of a lady is she?
Mate, I don't want I don't want to give out too many details at this stage.
Sure, of course, yeah.
No,
Sorry to ask you, mate.
no, that's
It's a
okay.
secret talk. Sorry?
We'll take that question offline.
Yeah, of course, sorry. It's a personal. I crossed the line. Sorry, mate.
That's all right. So yeah, that's certainly lifted my spirits a bit. And yeah, so my low this week I found out another friend of mine has found out they've got bowel cancer. So it's very disturbing and upsetting. But hopefully she'll get some treatment. They've detected it early, and hopefully it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's upsetting, devastating. hopefully treatment works for your friend.
Yeah. I guess, we're going to see a lot more of this as we get older, people that we know that get these diseases that you get as you get older.
That's a shame anyway.
Yeah. How about you, Yosh?
Hi. St. Kilda AFLW team upset Brisbane Lions yesterday, won by 21 points.
I saw that. That was an amazing win. Tell me
Yeah,
what happened in the game.
like we shot the Brisbane Lions at the first quarter, Brisbane Lions got scoreless quarter. St. Kilda kicked 2-3 to go 3 behind at the first quarter. Then we just fought hard and took a lead. Then kicked goals. Didn't win the breeze, which was good. I'm absolutely impressed with the game, with the girls, I mean.
We'll talk about it a little bit later, but they've got a good chance, I reckon, of making the finals if they can win next week.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Let's talk more about the Footy later in this segment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, another Footy stuff. We got small numbers these days at the Footy training, and many people, lowered the motivation to the Footy training, and I'm not out of them. Then Footy training was cancelled yesterday, which is really, really upset me, feeling bad, fortunately.
Do you think it's because the AFL men's season is finished that some of the interest has gone off footy training?
I don't think so. A time slot could be the issue. Also, we are not in structured competition. Then we don't have any aim to train. Then other people, prioritize something else rather than free training as well. Then I talked to some friends and they said some of them have other commitments like family commitments, etc., rather than free training. Then on the other hand, I'm single and I'm not married, so then I don't have any close friends, and free is the only one stuff I look forward to. Then when it's cancelled, then I get disappointed, sad, feeling bad, something like that. That's a different value, I think.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I guess maybe try not to take it personally, and maybe see whether you can try and organise that next game for the team to play someone, because that might get everybody more motivated.
Yeah, understand, but many people don't have enough money to travel to Tokyo or Tokyo team, come over Osaka.
Yeah,
We don't have any other team in Kansai region, around Osaka anyway. That's the issue.
yeah,
Either team has to travel, then that's a problem.
yeah,
If
right.
we have another team around here, then it's easy to organize a game, even play. But probably if we face the same team every week in, week out, then we get bored as well.
True.
Yeah.
Well, might have to come up with some ideas.
Just it's really, really hard. The Australian football is minor in Japan.
Yeah,
You know.
understand.
Just Alright. Let's move on to the news stories. What have you got today?
So my headline is a tiny geometric shoebox. Housing crisis prompts debate on minimum apartment sizes.
Right. I understand, housing crisis is the big issues in Australia for the months or years or decades or forever. Then I think government tries to build like a smaller houses to accommodate to provide affordable houses like small apartments. That's a news. I think then a shoebox is like to describe tiny apartments. That's what right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so I guess it's probably not so much government as private builders building very small apartments and trying to, fit more of them into a block to sell. Probably by Japanese standards, they're probably still reasonably large. I haven't
Yeah.
been to Japan to see apartments, but I believe they're not very big.
No.
I've been to Hong Kong and I've seen some very, very small apartments there.
Already.
Yeah, but yeah. So I guess they're trying to would like to set a minimum apartment size because um, some apartments are almost uh, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a very small bedroom almost in one room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Um, like a Japanese apartment has a metaphor of the cage of rabbit. That's what
Yeah,
we describe with a Japanese apartment in decades for decades.
yeah.
Too many
But it's
people
a
are living here for the small land. Then we can't build large houses over here.
yeah. I imagine it's the same problem. It's having enough room and because the land is so expensive for people
Yeah,
to be able to have something that they can afford to buy, then the builders have to build something small. Anyway,
yeah,
it's a vicious circle, and it's certainly a problem that some people have no choice. All they can afford is the very smallest that someone will build.
exactly. Yeah. Then I wonder, what causes housing crisis, like the expensive property, like why it's so expensive?
Uh, it's a it's a very complicated thing in that as well as people just owning houses for themselves in Australia, a lot of people will own second or third properties because the government will give tax incentives for investments,
Yeah,
and that's meant that there's less houses for everyone to buy in general because some people have multiple houses.
yeah.
And when it's just a supply and demand thing, then in that there's not enough houses for everybody who wants to buy one, so you have to pay more and more to be someone who can buy property.
So like the competition to buy houses.
Yeah, in certainly in Melbourne and Sydney, where a lot of people want to live because there's lots of things going on there,
Yeah,
that they run out of affordable properties. So, but as you know, Australia is a very big country, and people could buy more affordable properties outside of the big cities if they wanted to live there.
yeah, right. That's a shame.
How about you, mate? What have you got for us this week?
Right. Driver shortage forces Hokkaido bus farm to shorten routes. But a headline has a bad English, in my opinion. Like bus farm, do you use do you use bus farm? I would say bus operator. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we'd probably say bus company
Yeah,
because the government uh, kind of runs the public transport, but they have companies come in and pay to have the contract to run the buses, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Probably similar there.
Yeah, but I really, I'm always, feel bad, like, I'm always annoyed with, not using a not proper English. This is a made of a Japanese public, state broadcaster. They should, have any, like, native English speaker to check everything in English. Native, check is important for every English sources, Like, I'm always, I always get annoyed about it.
Could be a job for you, Yoshi. You should give them a call.
But I still need someone to check my English.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying.
No, your English is very good, Yoshi. I think you could do that job.
That's my anyway. Bus operator, like, this is a private, bus sector.
Yeah.
Then guess what? What happens with this Hokkaido bus company?
So, what do you do if you need the bus and they've shortened the route? You can't get the bus anymore.
Actually, some bus routes are connecting between city center and suburbs.
Yeah.
Then some parts of the bus routes are overlapping the bus and the subway. Then they try to shorten the bus route from the suburb to the nearby subway station rather than to the city center.
Right.
Then they get more efficient bus services between the suburbs and subway station, like,
But then I assume the subway cars get too full.
yeah, to quite full, maybe. I'm not sure, like, especially in the peak hours.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, if I was still in Sapporo, then if I live in the suburb, I would travel on the bus to the subway station and change the subway to, save the time.
Yeah.
Or to avoid frustration, on a congested, streets in the roads in the morning.
Sure.
Then they try to cover more bus, services for the necessary routes. Overlapping, with subway is unnecessary for them, I think. Then they just, ask the passengers to transfer to the subway.
Do you think they should be paying drivers more to get more drivers?
Yeah, absolutely. Many people say about it. Then, unfortunately, wages for the bus drivers are low, and their responsibilities are too many. Also, they got so many unnecessary complaints from the customers, and bus drivers are like essential workers, but their mental health would be very, very bad because of too many responsibility for low wages, like, then, do you have any idea about, such kind of working conditions of the bus drivers in Australia?
No, not really. I can't say I know much about their conditions.
Right.
But from time to time there will be public transport strikes, and that will be for better conditions for the staff. So
Yeah.
I imagine they're not all that well paid, but
No.
they are pretty essential. So I imagine usually when they do have a strike, they do get their conditions improved usually.
Sure. Of course, like, having a strike is necessary to improve their working conditions.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, let's talk about the footy, mate.
Yeah.
The scores. Let's have a look at the scores from this weekend just gone.
Yeah. Friday night, Gold Coast versus GWS, 48-17. Then Melbourne versus Fremantle yesterday morning, 61-28. Melbourne won.
Yeah,
St
would
Kilda
have
versus
expected
Brisbane.
that.
Yeah, expected. Yeah, like Melbourne are good. Then Gold Coast are doing well this year anyway. They are,
Yeah, and it was at home, so yeah.
Yeah, St Kilda versus Brisbane. The Murray Saints won by 21 points, 55-34. Brilliant game. Then Essendon versus Carlton, 56-24. Essendon won by 32 points.
Yeah, looks like Essendon are probably going to play finals.
Yeah, they are. I can't believe the Carlton was scoreless, until in the first half. I checked the score, while I was watching St Kilda versus Brisbane anyway.
Yeah, I think
Then,
Essendon were very fired up and to be playing at Windy Hill.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's why St Kilda lost to Essendon, in a round 2.
Yeah.
West Coast versus Western Bulldogs, 36-44. Western Bulldogs, ended winless, winless anyway.
Winless
The
streak.
first win.
Yep.
Richmond versus Geelong, 11-49. Geelong were too good.
They kicked a lot of points.
All right. Then Sydney Swans versus Collingwood, 58-39.
I think that's a bit of an upset. Collingwood had won their last 4 games and were looking like they were on a roll for the finals,
Yeah.
but that's a little setback for them.
Yeah, Collingwood are like up and down this year, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that Collingwood would win when we faced Collingwood, but St Kilda, kicked the goals in the last quarter and saw the win.
Yeah.
Adelaide versus Kangaroos, 41-38, close to win.
Yeah, the Kangaroos really pushed them, so it was a good effort. Adelaide, I think, still on top of the ladder or second, thereabouts.
Yeah, Adelaide are good, in women's footy,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yep.
But North are too good this year. North are good this year, anyway. It's a good close game, I reckon. I didn't
Yep.
watch so. Yamari Hawson won by 8 points, 40-32 against Port Adelaide.
Yeah, it was a good win down at Frankston this evening, so they did well.
Nice to hear that, mate. Let's talk about the next week.
Yeah.
Friday night, Gold Coast versus Essendon.
I think Essendon will win that one away.
I think a Gold Coast to win because of the home advantage.
Yep.
Western Bulldogs versus Kangaroos.
I think Kangaroos will win that one.
Kangaroos are too good against the Bulldogs.
Yep.
Port Adelaide versus GWS.
I think Port Adelaide might win that one at home for their last game for the season.
I would chip GWS. Geelong versus Hawthorn.
Unfortunately, I think the Cats will win that one down at Kardinia Park.
Yeah, home advantage like a Geelong's unique home, then to Geelong for me.
Yep.
West Coast versus Adelaide
I
in
think the
Perth.
Crows will win that one.
Yeah, Crows are good. Doesn't matter where they're playing.
Yeah.
Good game, Brisbane versus Melbourne.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but I'll go for the Lions at home.
Yeah, Lions has a home advantage, so I chip the Lions. Carlton versus St Kilda at Icon Park, like Princess Park.
I think Carlton will probably have not much to play for here. I don't think they can make the finals, so I'm going to go for your Saints to win and sneak
Serious
into the
man.
finals.
Yeah, St Kilda are like playing very well. Carlton are not playing well, so I'm chipping St Kilda. Collingwood versus Richmond.
I think Collingwood will win that one.
Yeah, Collingwood to win. Fremantle versus Sydney Swans.
I think that Fremantle will win that one in Fremantle.
Yeah, they have a home advantage, like I said, Fremantle, won over St Kilda last week, so I go for Fremantle for this match.
Now, I'm just looking at the ladder. So,
Yeah.
6th is Gold Coast on 22.
Mm-hmm.
7th is the Cats. And then 8th is Sydney. 9th is St Kilda. And 10th is Collingwood at the moment. They're all on 20 points.
20 points,
So,
yeah.
St Kilda really need one of either Gold Coast, Geelong, or Sydney to lose
Yeah.
on the weekend. I think it's probably most likely to be Gold Coast that Essendon will beat them.
Yeah.
But also Sydney playing in Fremantle.
Yeah.
Probably Fremantle, even though they're much lower on the ladder, probably will be the favourite for that one. So I think you've got two opportunities there
Yeah.
to get into the 8 if the Saints have a win and either of those sides lose.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's right. I would think Sydney Fremantle won, but Sydney Swans at Fremantle. Then St Kilda win against Carlton. Then St Kilda secure the top 8. But if Collingwood win, over Richmond, so we have to
Could come
be
down to
careful with
percentage.
the percentage.
Yeah.
St Kilda's problem is like, St Kilda don't improve, percentage. Always like, like narrow the margin like at the end.
Yeah. So it's going to be a tight finish anyway. So it'll be an interesting last round of the AFLW home and away season next weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. If Collingwood lose to Richmond, then still St Kilda secure the finals.
I don't think that'll matter because Collingwood are in 10th anyway.
Yeah,
But
10-0.
Saints need one of those teams above them to lose.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, of course, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
If
I'm
that
worried about
happens, unless there's like a really big win by
yeah,
Collingwood, then St Kilda should be in.
yeah. But definitely St Kilda win over Carlton.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about the points.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we boost the percentage next week.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's on for your
All
week
right.
ahead, Yoshi?
Nothing really. Nothing in. I might go on like a bike ride or like a, walking around to Osaka. Maybe.
I have
How
to
about you?
say, I just have to say thank you for hosting my friends Fan and Molly, who came to visit Kyoto this week, and you showed them
Just
around. Thank you.
not as much. Just for introducing them to me.
They had a great time, so it was good to see you all together.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I think I'm got a fairly full work week this week, pretty busy. And then next weekend, I'm taking the Monday off before the Melbourne Cup holiday on the Tuesday. So
Yeah.
4 day break from work next week. So looking forward to that.
Nice.
Maybe get away to the country.
Nice. Enjoy it.
Thanks, mate.
It's my. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed our podcast today. And thanks for watching. See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Josh. See you, mate.
See you, mate.